Yes, people, hope you're all well. Another video today, and this one's going to be super important. This one is going to be about discipline, the importance of it, how to get discipline, and why you need it. This is all going to come off the top of my head, so you know it's 100%, legit information. It's not some bullshit with some edits and fancy stuff made, trying to make myself look perfect. Nope. Just straight, raw, uncut truth from my brain to your ears. And yeah, so from the get-go, the importance of discipline. I'll be honest, I'll go as far as to say without it, you can't really live like a fulfilling life as a man. As a man, I believe the best feeling you can have as a man is not, being happy or anything like this. I think the best feeling as a man is when you wake up and then by the time the day ends and you're laying in bed, you have that proud feeling like, yo, I actually gave 100% that day. Like, I'll have days where, let's say, for example, I've trained 3 times brutally, I've trained twice brutally, given it 100%, given all my effort, and I know there's nothing else left to give. I have that proud feeling. Now, that proud feeling when I, rest my eyes at night, money cannot buy that feeling. Like, you can literally be way ahead of me in life. Like, you can be level 100, maybe, let's say, for example, someone's a multi-millionaire, but he woke up that day, even though he's ahead of me in life, like he's worth 100M, I'm here, pro box on the come up. Maybe he's had a bad week, like it's just been a lazy fart for whatever reason. Let's just say made up scenario, because I doubt anyone worth 100 mil is having a week where they're being a lazy fart. Because to put it in perspective for you guys, if someone's worth 100 million, a week of their time frame, just quick point, is worth a lot of fucking money. Like, if they're worth 100M, a week is worth at least like 300,000, 100,000. It's probably how much they're making. But anyway, let's say he has a bad week. He goes to bed at night. He'll feel like shit. He'll feel like, on a scale of 1 to 10, he'll feel like a 2. Me, even though I've not got anything he's got, like, achievement-wise, yeah, I'll feel 10 out of 10. I'll sleep at night. And yeah, I'll feel amazing basically. And everything's in your mind. It's about how you feel, the progress you're making in comparison to yourself. That's how you want to measure things basically. But yeah, without getting too off topic, how do I get that proud feeling? That is the best feeling you can have as a man, in my opinion, being proud. How do you get that proud feeling? That's through staying disciplined, through not even waking up on time. When you do wake up, you get straight to work, bang, give it 100%. And that's what leads to that proud feeling, which, like I said, that is the best feeling you can have as a man. And how do I know this? This, like, everyone talks about being happy and mental health, this and that. I think as a man, like, the closest thing I've had to, that childhood happiness of rainbows, lollipops, and all this, like, playing on the playground type of happiness, the closest thing I've had to that is each time after one of my 8 fights, to be completely honest with you, especially the knockouts. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm just being brutally honest. The closest thing I've had to extreme happiness, Candyland happiness, is when, not the odds were kind of stacked against me. I thought it'd be an extremely hard fight. Come against, especially one of them, it was against a light heavyweight. He was coming down to my weight. I ain't going to lie, even I was nervous. I was like, shit. I'm gonna take a few heavy licks. Like, that's what I thought. Like, your family's coming to watch, because as a boxer you have to sell tickets, and my family's there. I had to make this happen. I'm just fighting some psychopath for no fucking reason, pretty much. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, long story short, knocked his ass out. And when I knocked him out, seeing he didn't get up, I was roaring. You can even see in the video. Maybe I'll add it as an overlay. I was like, yeah, I was fucking over the moon about it. And after that was done, like, I remember the whole night, the next day, like, I think I didn't sleep till 5 a.m. Next day, woke up 9 a.m. I was full of energy. Like, I just felt amazing. That is the closest thing I've had to, happiness or whatever. And that all comes from feeling proud. So I'm speaking from experience, believe me. You'll only get to that level mentally, physically, the way you walk and talk, by making yourself proud. And you don't have to do something extreme like I did, like having a fight and knocking out some crazy light heavyweight. That's an extreme example I'm using. It's about your daily task, what you got to do daily. Like I said, when you rest your head at night and you're in bed, knowing you gave it 100% your all, it gives you that proud feeling. And that all comes from discipline. So that's another reason discipline's important. Now, how to get disciplined? Personally, me, I think it's discipline is something, it builds up. It's not something just like, oh shit, I'm disciplined. Like, I'm extremely disciplined now if you look at me. But I think it's built up over a course of, taking action. So the number one thing is never lying to yourself. So telling yourself you're going to do something and you actually do it. For example, if I tell myself I'm going to run tomorrow, and this has happened plenty of times, then in the morning I wake up at 5 a.m. or whatever the fucking time is. I look outside, I'm like, damn, this place is depressing. This happened to me especially, like, I was traveling a lot to Dubai last year. I went there like 3 times. I was going to go a 4th time. I got invited, but I was like, you know what? I'm actually sick of the place. It literally came to that. I was going there and back so much. I don't like airports. Anyway, separate story. So I didn't go to Dubai. And the runs there were amazing, skyscrapers. It's beautiful. Like, I could just wake up, just run. I didn't even have to think twice about it. It's just beautiful. And when I'm running, like, the skyscrapers are like kilometers away, miles away. So it'd make the run even longer. So a 13-kilometer run there would just feel like a normal 5K here. Like, I'll just be running endlessly because, your mind wanders and you see all these crazy things. And I would be doing it at a good pace. Hot weather as well. So when I came back here, I wake up in the morning, not a single light on, like my neighbors, anyone. Like, the whole street is snoozing, asleep. And then I'll run onto the main road. And actually, before I even go onto the actual run, I'm warming up, in my garden. I'm just like, yo, it's just great, like super great. Like, it's pitch black. Anyway, when I get onto the run, like, there's no street lights, nothing. Like, it's genuinely pitch black. Like, I always hear these stories about Mike Tyson. He's up at 4 a.m. running, blah, blah, blah. Look, this ain't Las Vegas or wherever the hell that guy's at, New York. If you run that early in the morning here, it's genuinely pitch black. Like, psychologically, I think it's fucking turn you into a monster if you're able to get through that. You can get through anything. So the point is, I told myself when I wake up, I'm going to run. Now, I ain't going to lie, there have been some days where I switched up. I was like, fuck this. Just went gym, ran on a treadmill or did something different. But the days where I was like, yeah, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to run. And no matter how hard it was compared to Dubai where I was at, to come back to UK, running the bloody pitch black in the freezing cold, windy, that's the worst, windy, rainy, depressing. No matter how I felt, after I'd done it, I felt this great sense of achievement. And what better way to start your day? And that's session 1. So now I've started. I'm extremely proud of myself, started the day. Now that energy leaches onto other things, your other tasks, the other work you got to do. The people you see, the people you communicate with, they can see it, they can sense it on you. Like, wow, this guy's great vibes, great energy. It's because you've done yourself proud, so it leaches onto other people. That's another point. That's why discipline is extremely important. Because you can't be selfish. It's not about you being disciplined. Being disciplined is actually selfless, because the people around you, the people you're surrounded by, they feel that energy, and it just makes everyone else's day positive as well. Whoever you interact with, whoever you live with. So yeah, now you start the day amazing like that, and you go into session 2, you do your session 3. Now all day it's just constant energy of feeling amazing. That's all through discipline, because you said you're going to do something and you did it. Which the other point I want to make is, I already said never lie to yourself, but yeah, start telling yourself, like, literally look in the mirror, tell yourself, yo, I'm doing XYZ, and do it. Like, there's no way around it. So when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. That's it. When a fight's announced, I've spoke to my manager, the fight's locked in, I've said it now, it's done. We're locked in, we're in camp. Bang, that same exact day, I'm beasting out workouts. Now, I'm training regardless year round. Everyone knows. But as a fighter, when you actually have a date locked in, the training is just different. Like, can't describe. But yeah, those are some points off the top of my head of why discipline is super important. Let's go through this PowerPoint and see if it's got some good stuff in there, or if it's all just BS. Yeah, it builds mental toughness and resilience, which, let me tell you, it may just sound like gibberish me saying this, but The difference between two people, one person is disciplined for 1 year. Like imagine 1 year he sets up like, all right, I'm gonna have 5 a.m. workouts. Like he's got a busy. Let's say he's some banker with a family and he's got other, stuff he's focused on in life. He's not a pro boxer or anything, so he ain't really got time for the gym. He goes to work, comes back, it's family time. Let's say there's another banker, exact same scenario as him, but this guy decides 5 a.m. every day, 5 a.m. he's gonna wake up, head to the gym or go on a run or do some form of exercise. This guy, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, he's gonna be a completely different person. Like completely different. The way you talk to him, the way he acts, the energy he has, mentally, everything. Like compared to the guy who doesn't do it, he's gonna be in the same position. But this guy, he's probably seen his body transform. Which has led to him mentally transforming, like mentally knowing he can do anything. And just the way he acts, walks, talks, it's just different. Now his mindset's different. He's like, yo, I've done this with my body. So it's physically changed his body. He's like, if I can physically do this with my body, just with small actions day in, day out, I can do it in other areas. And who knows, maybe he goes on to make his own banking business and blah, blah, blah. And apart from that, let's say he doesn't start any business or anything, just that 5 a.m. run, the energy he'll have with his kids, his wife, his family, you can argue it's going to be way more positive and better than a guy who doesn't. He's going to get back from work, he's going to be like, like slouch, no energy. But people are surprised, even something as simple as a run, it actually gives you energy. Like, forget the burning calories side of things, like taking energy from you. It actually gives you energy. After a run, you feel amazing. After training, you feel amazing. After smashing a task, you feel amazing. After getting 10K in the bank, for example, you feel amazing. Like taking action, it doesn't have to be the gym. Taking action, accomplishing your goals, it actually makes you feel amazing. It gives you more energy. It doesn't take energy from you. And yeah, like I said, so that's the physical side of things. He wakes up 5 a.m. and takes action, goes on a run. He does what he said he's going to do. I'd argue this down the line can lead to financial gain, because that's what most people want. It can lead to financial gain and personal success in your life, like I discussed, like with his wife and stuff. Next slide. You know what? Next video, I'll try learn how this screen record stuff works, so you guys can see the slides as well. I'm not too good at this yet. Yeah, and life without discipline and life with discipline, it kind of goes into both. Like you can feel stagnant, you can feel very still, stuck in the same position. Like this guy not going on a simple task like a run, which is actually a perfect example I gave you guys. So this banker not running, this banker running. The banker not running, he can feel very stagnant. After 5 years, he'll be like, oh, I've only got a little raise at work and blah, blah, blah. Life can feel very still. He's taken no action. But this guy, from that simple run, like I said earlier, could have led to better business opportunities, wife, kids happier, blah, blah, blah. Because he's happier with the wife and kids, maybe his son, he competes in some boxing tournament or taekwondo tournament. He's now the local county champion. And that gives him another purpose. Now he's going on the weekends with his son to bloody tournaments or whatever. These are just things coming off the top of my brain. So this guy never feels stuck because he's attacking. Now he's improving in other areas of his life. Now his kids are attacking. It's just win, win, win. Spiral effect. That's very real. Once you're successful in one area, everything pops off. Once one thing goes wrong, you get a little injury in training camp. This has happened to me plenty of times. Everything just seems to go downhill from there. It's crazy. But once it's also right in the opposite way. Once one thing goes right, you make a little bit of extra income. Everything starts to shoot up. You find a wife and this and that and blah blah. Whatever's success to you. And yeah, this is another thing, and it actually scares me, because without discipline, you know what comes with that? Regrets. Oh, regret. And this is something I always said, at the end of my boxing career, I just want to know, give it 100%. I'm either that guy, I'll be like, yo, I made it. And you'll be talking to a superstar. I'll be like, you know what, I gave it 100%, didn't work out. That's it. I don't want to be that uncle, that guy at the barbecues. Like, oh, back in my day, I could have made it, but I got injured and blah, 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 blah. There's always that one guy. I never wanted to be that guy. I always said that from the start. I said, just give it 100%. I'd rather find out. It's either one or the other, It's actually a good way to look at things and live your life. And not just with boxing, with anything. Attack it with that energy. Because, yeah, I'd rather find out. Yeah, people are dependent on you as a man. Like, if you're a man watching this, especially, everyone's dependent on you. That's how I think. Not just wife and kids, wife, kids, sisters, mom, everything. Everyone. Your dad, Like eventually your dad will have to stop working, so you need to be disciplined. And that's why as a fighter, like even if you're a broke fighter, it's not comforting, that's the wrong word. It's nice knowing like you're extremely disciplined and more disciplined than anyone else pretty much on the planet. Not anyone else, but you know, you're literally like 0.1% of society, discipline wise, to get up, train day after day after day after day after day, 6 days a week or whatever. Yeah, you have more discipline than anyone. You know, the 9 to 5, you just gotta show up to work and that's it. That's easy, man. But yeah, fight training and becoming a fighter, you even if it doesn't pay you financially, it pays you with attributes and characteristics like extreme discipline, which is super important. Next PowerPoint about waking up early, this and that. You know, I don't agree with that too much. Me, I'm the type of guy, I'll either wake up 5 a.m. before everyone and I do my training and stuff. But I can't do that because I'll wake up 5 a.m. I'll still sleep at like 12 and it just does not work. So I'm either that type of guy, I'll wake up before everyone or after everyone, like on a lazy one, like 9 or 11 or some shit. But yeah, I don't like waking up when everyone else wakes up. Like I've done it, it's awful. Like you wake up, you go on your run. I see school kids and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? This ain't the energy I want, man. You want to be waking up, the streets are empty, man. That's what I like. It's more efficient for my lifestyle. Or leave super late, like I'm leaving the gym, the streets are empty. Either way, I'm happy. That's just me personally. You know, everyone has their own choices and lifestyles you gotta work around. Some of you, you know, you probably just work normal jobs, which is fine. You're not a pro fighter. Don't have to have these crazy schedules. That's just me. But yeah, it leads to a stronger mindset, controlled habits. Like, yeah, me. This is the thing with habits. Like, if I'm eating bad, like, I'll consciously know, oh yeah, I'm eating bad. Who cares? Like the fight's over. But the second I look in the mirror, I'm like, that's it. Like, no more eating bad. That's it, man. Clean diet back on. Now I always eat relatively clean, but you know, I also tend to overeat. I cut down weight, man, and your body wants to pile it all back on. So yeah, but once I tell myself that's it, man, job done. No more bloody bad foods or whatever. Yeah, discipline or not discipline. The difference is literally winners and losers. 99% losers and 1% winner, which I'm not saying it sound arrogant. I'm not saying anything, but that is just the brutal reality of the world. It's just one guy wins, everyone else loses. For there to be one champion, everyone else tried, they put their all into it, financial, their dreams, sacrifices, family time. They all lost out, and this guy won purely because of one thing, and that's discipline. And that's just fighting. For you, maybe it's business. Let's say a barbershop. I got a barbershop, for example. The difference between a successful barbershop and the unsuccessful one, this guy's waking up every day, he's posting content, he's chatting with the customers, he's building relationships, he's handing out leaflets, he's going all the extra mile. This guy just shows up, hasn't got the discipline to even learn English properly. He's just like, yes, please, next. Obviously, because he's lacking discipline to even learn a language, he'll never beat this guy. Never. This guy will be the successful barbershop. There can be 10 barbers like this. They'll never beat this guy. Like 10 barber businesses. Just a quick example that came to my head. The two differences between that is discipline and not discipline. Literally the same exact thing. This is why discipline is so important as a man. Reading through these slides, this is all just coming to my brain. Spitting facts as they come. That's how you know it's proper. Now, how you build the discipline, like I said, is telling yourself you're going to do something and actually do it. Start small and then make it bigger. And it's about your daily routine, the tasks you have, checking them off day by day. So I'm a pro boxer, session 1, session 2, session 3. If you're whatever else you do, let's say the barber example, but it can be any business. It can be post 10 pieces of content. Bang, bam, 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 tick them off. Do a barber giveaway video. Make sure 10 people enter and repost the video. And before you know it, that's got eyeballs on your business. And yeah, that's how you build discipline, because you've actually done it. And one thing will lead to another. You'll feel good. You'll feel proud. You know. And yeah, this is the amazing thing about discipline. It's that the choice is yours. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're given free will. You know, a Muslim, we believe Allah gives you free will on this planet to do whatever you want to be, you know, tested in the afterlife. So you have free will. The choice is yours. It's another point. It's also why religious people, especially Muslims, because let's be 100, like Muslims are the most. I don't want to start a religious war, but you know they are seen as the most disciplined religion. We are seen as the most disciplined religion, basically, because you know we pray 5 times a day, like we do the most. You know, join us. Nah, I'm joking, but you get my point. I don't want to talk too much about that because you know people always with politics and religion, like just don't get involved. I'm Muslim, leave it at that. You guys choose whatever the hell you want to be. But yeah, the choice is yours. You got free will. You're gonna choose to be disciplined, or you're gonna give in, eat the cupcakes, feel like shit, feel like a fat loser. Don't do that. If you want to feel disciplined, you want to level up your life, join my free Telegram. The link's below. I'll put it below this video. And also, before I end the video, I just had this to do some promotion for it. It's just come in the post. You can see it's my ebook. So I don't know if anyone's got any ideas what I should do. There's do giveaways or so. I've got the hardcover, got the normal paperback. I might carry on making videos on each law of this ebook. It's a bloody long book. 48 laws of fighting. Everything's explained in here. Let me show you. I've got a shit ton of books. Let me show you a quick chapter. You know what? We'll save this for another video. Yeah, this is a great idea. But yeah, check the link below. Whatever you guys want to see next, let me know.